All right, so I just kind of want to show everybody kind of like what I do before a meet. So I usually hit my heaviest numbers about 2 weeks out from a meet. So this is technically 1 week out, I guess, because February 20th is the day we compete. So next Saturday, not this Saturday. So everything I'm gonna do this week is technically maybe about 20 pounds under my opener. So imagine if my goal was to squat 475 at the meet. How I would go about that would be maybe to open up with like 425, second attempt 450, and then third attempt 475, right? So imagine that's kind of how I'm going to do my squats. That would mean this week I want to hit about 25 pounds or 20 pounds below that, so it would be around 400, 405, and I'll hit that for like maybe a single. The reason why I do this is because it's almost like you're programming your body to get used to opening up or hitting 425 the week of the meet. So the week before the meet, if I hit 405, all right, for a single, next week Saturday when I get ready for the meet, because I'm gonna open up with 425 because I hit that 405, it technically says like my body's warming up for that 425. So same thing with the bench. If my plan is to bench 325, I'm probably gonna open up 275, 300, and then maybe go like 320 or 325, right? So that means this week I'm going to bench probably like 250 for some pauses. Same thing with deadlifts. If my goal is to deadlift 600, I'm probably going to open up 535, maybe go 570, and then 600, right? So I'm probably going to hit, like today I just hit 500 for some triples because it felt really easy. And then next week I'm just going to do some very, very light stuff, like, probably squat 275 for 3 sets of 5s or something like that. Bench press probably like 185, and deadlift like maybe 315 for some singles. That's the week of the meet. So next Monday and next Wednesday would technically be what I'd be doing. That I'll be squatting 275, benching 185, and deadlifting 315, and I'll do all three on Monday, and I'll do all three on Wednesday. As for eating, right after Wednesday is done, depending on if you have to cut weight or not, regardless, I would recommend you eat tons and tons of carbs. For me, I eat a lot of white rice, brown rice, fries, whatever carbs you can get, and I usually tone down the meat a little bit. Always monitor my body weight to make sure I'm in weight, but if this is your first time competing, then you don't really have to worry about it. So this is what a lot of lifters don't do. Friday, or let's say our meet's on Saturday, right? Friday, the day before the meet, is where they do early weigh-ins, and if you're worried about your meet, this is a good chance for you to go to the meet, get your height checked to see what's a good height for you, bench height, and check your weight. Even see how your weight is with the meet scale if they have one there, and pretty much take advantage of that Friday. Now, on top of that, if you want to know kind of how I do my attempts, now for guys and girls it's a little different, but let's just say every from the opener to the second attempt to the third attempt is usually around 25 pounds. So again, imagine if I'm opening or trying to squat 475, minus 25 pounds is about 450, minus another 25 is about 425. Depending on how you feel that day will be plus or minus 5 deviation. So imagine if I'm not feeling too good, instead of opening up at like 425, I might just open up at 420, and then I'll increase plus 25, roughly minus or plus 25-ish, depending on how my day goes. Does that make sense? So if I'm having an awesome day, I'll probably add 30 pounds. If I'm having an okay day, I'll add 25 pounds for my opener. And if I'm having a terrible day, I might just add like 15 or 20. And if I know I can't get any more, then I don't even do a third attempt. I just scratch it, let everybody else rest, and just kind of chill out and wait for my next attempt. Now, for girls, it could be similar. It really just depends. But I usually recommend girls do like smaller jumps. So you can say, let's say 15 to 20 pounds. I mean, if you're just having an awesome day, feel free to make big jumps. You should kind of know your body a little bit better when it comes to jumps. But for the most part, I would say, you know, be very conservative with your jumps, or not conservative, but just be more smart about it. You know, if it's feeling heavy, don't make a big jump. If it's feeling kind of light, make a bigger jump. And if it feels okay, then just make that regular, you know, 20 to 25 pound jump. And hopefully I covered a lot of stuff. Feel free to ask any more questions.